Hello everyone, Toby's here, and I feel like it's been a while since I recorded my last video, but honestly, I was occupied watching 2020 Snooker Championship, so now that's out of the way, I'm back in action. So in this video, I will cover the following things. First, I will give an overview about the Sait, our current Sait and what's happening, and the changes that's been done with the Garrison, what's the impact, and if there are still things that should be changed or not. I'm just gonna give my opinion, and then I'm gonna give a special PvP featuring Kurdistan, who's a player that I'm so hyped to see his PvP myself because I didn't check it, and he's the kind of player that you could, for me, I could learn something out of him. Then the last thing, I'm just gonna have two questions for the viewers that I will be looking forward to get your answers. So without further ado, let's just jump into the video. So now, what's happening in Sait? Since before they changed the Garrison damage on the wall, no one had any city in our Sait. Like outside the mist, no one had any city. Now, the current situation is like this. So you can see everyone's having cities and it's good. Now, where is the issue? It takes a lot to destroy a garrison wall, but the garrison troops are still weak. So what's happening is basically it's just more time consuming to garrison. Nothing more, nothing less. For me, I think it's still good that capturing a city or completely destroying an opponent's city should be like a massive plan or a project to do. It shouldn't be just one person wiping up a whole city in a couple of minutes. So that's good. But the negative side about it, that the troops, as I said, troops wall is still very weak. I think I read something that they're gonna introduce more buffs to the troops in the garrison, which is I'm looking forward for it. But for the meantime, nothing really changed. I mean, it's still like troops, garrison troops are really weak. So yeah. So basically, what's happening is I wanted to do the last Sait part when the Imperium opens, but honestly, and I'm gonna give you the update of our current Sait, that it looked like we're gonna remain rank 2 in Sait, and it doesn't look like we're gonna compete in the Imperium that much. We will try, but I don't think we can get it, and I will tell you the reason. So this is our current situation now. We are second, and it looks like it's gonna remain that way, and here is the reason. So you see this chain duel thing. I don't know if you experienced it, but basically if someone is dueling, you can jump and participate in that fight, and if the person who like you jump against, if he, let's say I am fighting somebody and I beat him, but I lost Gan in the fight, and the second person that's gonna jump against me, I cannot use Gan, for example, and so on. So what they do is they keep chain dueling you until you basically have to, eventually you're not gonna be able to. Plus they get buffs as well every time they jump against you. So you either gonna run out of dragon energy or you're gonna lose a hero or two. Now where is the issue? That's fine, I like this because you can get to fight the mega whales, but where is the issue? The issue is that the flag time is very low. Like by the time you finish the fight, that person who you just defeated come back to you and duel you, and most of the players just small players use heroes for you. So you are, it's an endless vicious cycle, to be honest, and there is no point really. You reach a point that yeah, you can keep doing this, but then for what? You know what I mean? Like if you do all of this consistently, just fighting. Like I tried dueling people for like, I win 10 times and they keep coming back. It's never ending. So you reach a point that yeah, I can keep doing this to win a war or a city, but is it really fun to play a game like this? Defeats the purpose of a game in my opinion. It's just stubbornness and trying to. So basically the summary of this, if your house have a lot of active players, you're gonna do really good in Sait. In our situation, our opponent has like maybe I'd say 250, 300 active players ranging between, let me show the leaderboard. Just I'm giving you an update of what's happening in our Sait. So let's go purple. Purple are the main players. So you can see their cores Like they have high cores, but at the same time, why this one is highlighted? That's not me. But yeah, so you can see they have a lot of medium to high core players, and they are all active, and it's good for them. I mean, I'm not taking any credit out of them. They're really doing good and trying to win this Sait, and they are winning it. And I don't think there is anything wrong with what they are doing. The issue is not with them or with us. The issue is basically this whole chain duel thing. It's good, but it has its negative side. The negative side is the flag time is very low, and the other issue, you can do this chain duel things while capturing a city. Now imagine that. We didn't know that before, but now if I'm capturing a city, they all chain duel me inside the city, and they keep doing this thing. And honestly, if you want to win Sait, here's what you gotta do. You gotta have a lot of active players, and one like the strongest player. Let's say one player. Like in this case, we have this guy who is currently the strongest player, and what he does is basically he's gonna break the garrison that nobody else can break, right? So this is gonna unlock the doors for them, and then all you have to do is just have active players. By the way, this person is getting paid by another person in another server, so they can fight us. I mean, who does that? I don't understand, but whatever float their boats. I mean, for me, I'm whatever, I'm fine with it, but it's really strange. And yeah, last time we stopped in the Sait, what do you call it? And the researches. Last time we stopped on the third one, so let's quickly read these last two so we wrap up the Sait thing, and then we can move on from there. So this second coming, the buffs are really quickly, really briefly. Dragons will heal 10% faster. That's really good. I mean, it's all dragon action here, to be honest. And hero troop dragon attack 10% when battling other players. Any damage to your wall reduced by 5%, and this is duplicate. And then we have increased the health of guardian spirits by 20% and their aura effect to 30%. So this is, you know, the whole divine being thing is really good in Sait. Improve the earthen spirit buff, and now 2 enemy troops will be affected. Earthen spirit is basically this one, the one previous, which is when you are fighting on the initial terrain where you are born. Still don't know what does this mean, where you are born. I think maybe, I'm guessing if you are dwarf, snow, but there is no snow here. Oh wait, so I think I came to the conclusion. So it's basically where if you are in teal or purple, or okay, that makes sense. All right, let's move on to the last one, the ancient heritage. We're almost completing them. Someone just queued this one. Okay. So increase dragon energy limit by 3 and their energy recovery speed by 50%. This is super good. You're gonna need this one. And then increase guardian spirit energy limit by 3 and then energy recovery by speed by 50%. The guardian spirit will also have their ability greatly enhanced and unlock new abilities. So all for the divine beings. All unit gains 15% attack speed and damage reduction bonuses for the first 40 seconds when battling other players. You can see, like, I like the approach they are going. It's really good. If you put it on papers, it's really good. But in reality, they need to tweak small things, and it will be good. The damage bonus and damage reduction buffs during joints attacks. Now that's the issue here, the joints attack thing. They need to, I'll tell you what they need to do. If you beat somebody in the joint attack, they shouldn't be able to fight you back. That would be one thing. The second thing, they should have a longer flag time, because having 1 minute flag time is come on, like, what is this? So yeah, they need to fix this one. Joint attack are really an interesting idea, but I think it was not tested enough for reality in the game. But nevertheless, I think it's really a good idea. It just need some tweaking to make it more fair, let's say. Are increased to 6%, and the bonus damage reward enemy heroes during joint attack is increased by 6%. Another thing I think if you able to win 10 opponents in a row, like the chain duels, joints attacks, 10 of them, if you beat them, you should be immune from being challenged for like 10 minutes or something. I think like it should be a reward or something, that the effort of fighting 10 people in a row. And I did that, by the way. I achieved it 2 times, I think. But what's the point? They keep coming back, you know, they come back and just give you heroes, and some of them, you know, they sneak in after. See, that's what they do. They fight you, and they deploy heroes. 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, and once the buff increase against you, like there will be, let's say 30%, I think, or 40% more buffs against you. That's when they deploy their strong player. And there is no way you can win, like, you know what I mean? So yeah, there is some exploiting going on, and it's not the end of the world, but it should be fixed, I think. Let's see the last one. Civilization ability refresh 2 hours faster. Map, dungeons, and minecart refresh 20%. Oh, this is not important, but the 2 hours is good. Let me tell you the abilities, the last 2 abilities. So last time we reached this last 3, previous 3. So the house ability. During the next 1 hour, the attack and health of all house members' troops will be increased by 20% during siege. The watch and arcane tower of enemy stronghold will be ineffective for the first 20 seconds. This is super good for, you know, sieging. It's time to siege. Like, we prepared the plan and we're going to siege a city. That's really good to activate it. I like it. The last one, during the next 1 hour, all house members can capture non-neighboring cities, except the Imperium, obviously. But this is a key skill, and this is where you're gonna change the whole thing, and I will show you now. I'll tell you what's happening. But first, let me give you the personal abilities, which is the minor ones. During the next 1 hour, you will get 30% more honor whenever you attack cities or guard towers. This is really good. I mean, for most people, they don't need honor anymore. Like, they crafted everything. What is it for? But nevertheless, it's alright. Maybe for events or something. The last one that people were hyped about before Sait came out. We thought it's immediately or instantly reduce. What is it called? Instant research. So we thought it's instant research and we were all hyped about it. But it's actually reduced only 1 hour. Nevertheless, it's still good. So talking about this last ability. Now here is what happened. Where is the map? So that's where the enemy captured this city outpost. So they can deny us the access to the Imperium, and we captured this city. Now the green players, the major players of green moved to purple, so purple is pretty much controlling everything, and they're doing good for, as I said, I repeat, 2 reasons. They have a lot more active players, and the second thing is they have the strongest player in the server, which is getting paid by another player. So yeah. There's not much to do, to be honest. I can keep sieging. I mean, I can do it. I can siege for every day for 10 hours, let's say. But it takes forever, and it's so boring. Like, I can do it for a while, but it gets boring. You don't want to do it anymore because it feels like pointless. It feels pointless, to be honest. So yeah, if you want to win Sait, have active members. Have a lot of active members, and you will win Sait. Either way, you know, I have no hard feelings. Win or lose, it's just a game, and I will congratulate whoever wins. And so we have a joint duel here. Let's show you how the mechanics work. It should show me here. Why is it not showing me? Yeah, because it's over probably. So yeah, you can see it here without having to check. If you see any joint duel, you can go and join them and just run to the place and join them. Now, as I said, the issue is this happens inside capturing cities as well. So that's why I feel like there is no point to save this last part for Imperium, because most likely we're not gonna win Imperium. And the reason is, as I said, I mentioned multiple times, so I'm not gonna repeat. But yeah, they have more active players. So pretty much this is how I wanna wrap up our Sait event. Unless I missed something, let me know. If it's really important, I can cover it later. Now, I want to highlight some epic PvP by our player Kurdistan. You know, since OGC days when he was doing videos, I wanted OGC to make videos for Kurdistan interview or something, but it never happened. And I want to do it myself. So this is the player that I'm talking about. Let me talk a little bit about this player. So he's wild, he's loud, and many people know him as his, you know, kind of, maybe some of them call him Bullistan or whatever. But see, I'll tell you something. This guy is trustworthy and he's straightforward. And I personally prefer to deal with people that I can sense their intentions, like transparency. He's a very straightforward person. I know exactly who he is, if he, you know, and most of all, he's trustworthy, which is most important aspect in my opinion. So He's also very similar to my playstyle, and also very similar to my accounts in general. We are very similar, and I think I have just more tier 14 research than him, and Temple 7. He's very close to Temple 7. I think he has more hero mastery, more or less, almost the same. So he's the kind of players that I look forward to see his fights, because I can learn something from him. That's why I am hyped to see his fights. So let's take a look. Alright, so here we have, let's see this fight. So Kurdistan troops, he has, yeah, he's MB 30 now, gear 10, really good. Let's see his mechs. Also MB 30, gear 10. So yeah, he is strong. And let's see his dragon. Mother Nature. I love that. Oh, he's running the primal will. Okay. Beautiful dragon. And he's running mana worm and 2 mechs. Very interesting. I am really interested to see his formation. Let's do it. Oh, he's fighting the Smurf guy. I think this guy is 9 million or 10 million core power. He's a strong guy. I fought him many times in the Duel Tower. Oh, ooh, look at that formation. See, that's what I like about Kurdistan. He's inventive in his way. So this is an interesting formation. I made similar one, but the dragon on the left side. But maybe this is better. I don't know. But against humans, dragon in the middle. It's like in range of any archer in the right or left. But it's interesting to see how he's gonna play this. Alright, let's see the enemy, just to see how strong he is. Oh my god, look at those swords. 1.9 million HP. Crazy, madness. Oh my god, tier MB 40. MB, what is this? Man, how do people get that fast? I mean, what is this? Oh, I guess the bundles. I haven't purchased any bundle for the last 1 month now. Feels good, I must say. I'm committed to the free-to-play thing. Yeah, also MB 40 on his archers as well. And his dragon, really quickly, should be a perfect one, yeah. At this league, you know, everything's better. Let's see his formation, the human. But that's an interesting one. Yet again, that's what I like about humans. They all have interesting formations. Yeah. Alright, let's watch this fight. Alright, let's watch this fight. So, Kurd started with the... what do you call it? The lanterns. Then he jumped with Rufio. Let's see how... and so, that's you can see, he's using lanterns on different timing. It's not like just spam the 3 of them. So, trying to make the most out of each lantern. Very interesting. So how he pushed this side, but why the enemy did not tag dragon? Usually, you know, humans, they always just tag dragon. Yeah, so he breached this side really quick. Probably from there, you know, Nora is gonna do the work. Here he's stalling. You know, impressive to be stalling with 2 mechs only. I never thought of this. I personally never done 2 mechs only. It's really interesting. Man, come on, give them bullets, man. Yeah, there you go. What is this thing coming for? You see this meteor coming down? I've never seen this one before. I'll try to figure out what were these meteors that are coming down from. Yeah, so he tagged the dragon. Probably is gonna end. But you know, it's really good job. Really good job. Let's see the second fight. Not gonna take too long, but you know, yeah, let's see second fight. Oh, it's against LOL. I featured a fight against him as well, so we know his MB 30 almost on all of them. He still need to switch the self. We've seen that in our different videos. So let's see his let's see Kurd formation. Okay, so it's yeah, just keeping the dragon on the edge. Let's watch it. Okay, so he's hiding the dragon in the back and tagging also Kurd dragon. How did he win this, Kurd? Okay, so he used lantern to slow them. So they still, you see this, those snipers, they're still not moving. Even though the dragon is tagged, they still did not hit him. He jumped with roof view, keeping lanterns to control them. Yeah. And then he used this one, the artifact, to also slow them. So you can see the dragon is tagged, the snipers in front of the dragon, and they still did not hit him till now. Now they're probably slowly, no, still, you can see it. None of the snipers attacked the dragon yet. That's the beauty of Kurd playstyle. He's, you know, he reacts correctly on the fight. Yeah, using Bazarek to wipe out those snipers now. Yeah, there you go. And trying to keep his, yeah, Stone of Origin barely on the edge to heal the dragon. He just want to keep the dragon alive a little bit more, You see the healing happening? And if he, by the way, this enemy is 10 million core, so it's no joke, you know. There you go. He managed to keep the dragon, completely controlled those snipers in front of his dragon, even though he was tagged at the beginning. Now he tagged his dragon. It's the opportunity, and beautifully played. You know, yeah, it's beautifully played. It's complete control of the fights, knowing what to do, and he still gives the mustache. Mustache is very important. But yeah, good job, Kurd. By the way, you know, as I repeat, nobody wins them all. So when I show this, doesn't mean, you know, Kurd never lost or anything, or the other person never won. It's none of that. We just want to highlight the beauty of these small things that make a big impact in PvP. And, you know, if this does not help you, it will help somebody else. So if you think you are the best, you know, good for you. But a lot of other people will benefit from these small things. Alright, let's jump into the next one. So Kurd formation, yeah, he's using this strange formation against humans again. It's very interesting. I've never seen this formation, anybody else using it. So let's see how he played it. This is the human player. Yeah, we played against this formation, remember, in my PvP analysis video. By the way, if you missed it, I think you should watch it. I gave all my tips and tricks in PvP. I didn't hide anything. There is nothing to hide anymore. You know, I reached a point where I'm not really too concerned about competing. I just want to benefit players. I just want to share my experience and give the best of what I have to other people. And hopefully they gain something out of it. But yeah, we faced something like this before, and honestly, you know, I'm not too happy, or let's say I'm not too interested or excited about this formation. It's not impressive. But yeah, let's see the fight. Oh wait, let's see his power. Okay, 1.7, MBU30, standard now. And archers, probably the same thing, MBU30. Yeah, we know that. Okay, so let's watch it. Alright, so let's see what he does. Okay. Also lantern at the beginning, one here, and you see he did not use the second lantern yet. Second lantern also against the enemy to control them, and then he jumps with roof view, and then the third lantern. So you can see he's maximizing every 2 seconds and then using the second one, not just spamming them, and that's also beautiful to watch. Okay, Whirlwind controlling those archers. You know, Kurd is one of those players who is... Oh, you can see them burning. So, does that mean he has the tier 8 and the hero mastery? He put it on Raxus? Is that what's happening? It's very interesting. If I reach tier 8, probably gonna do the same because I don't use mages. He's using Avril though. But yeah, beautiful to watch. He's one of those players, as I said, he's very smart and he's not afraid to try things and experiment. And I like that. I like that. It's not looking good in this side, but he's pushing in this side. So he has two, like, he's like keeping threat on both sides. It's very interesting. Yeah, beautifully played. Yeah, he completely dominated this side, and he's just gonna flank, and then so you see the enemy used the artifact effect here, but there is nothing really dangerous here. That's what I mean about, you know, PvP. When you use a skill, any skill. Remember, when you use a skill, that's a cooldown, right? You're consuming a cooldown. You need to have an impact with that skill, whatever it is. I mean, it could be anything. It could be even copy here troops. It could be anything, but it should be impactful at that time of using the skill. If it's just using it to be impactful later, and then you never know what's gonna happen. Maybe it's not gonna be impactful anymore. So yeah, good job, Kurd. It's a good fight. I'm gonna highlight one more fight against this 9.7 million who's getting paid by another player. Yeah, I repeat this one because I think it's outrageous that someone would do that. So I'm entitled to say what the hell I want to say. And yeah, by the way, I beat him 14 times, and he grew 2 million core in a couple of weeks, which is madness. So let's see how Kurd beat him. All right. So here is we have Kurd using a divine being. Let's see how he included in the formation. Yeah, probably he just switched to the mana worm instead of this one because I can see 2 mechs only. Nevertheless, let's see the enemy troops. So 1.8, MBU 30, still not gear 10. So imagine with gear 10, how much health those swords gonna be. He was gear 7 a couple of weeks ago. I mean, look at that. Let's see his archers. Yeah, crazy. 2.3, you know, it's a lot of damage. Let's see his formation. Okay, yeah. When I face this guy, because he's in our Sait, right? We are fighting a lot. If I face this side, I win sometimes, even though he's 1 million higher core. But if I face this side, he insta tag my dragon and he wins. And we fought many times, countless times, and my record on him is 14 wins. But nevertheless, he's growing way faster than I am growing because I am free to play now, remember? I'm committed. So let's see the fight. Alright. So same thing, he's using lantern. So it looks like Kurd used the same pattern. He used a lantern here also. Yeah. Just controlling the threat. That's what he's doing. He's controlling the threat. Leaps with Rufio. I'm surprised he didn't tag because this guy just tagged Dragon usually. It could be that there are multiple players playing this account. I don't know. This account is nameless and faceless, so it could be anything. Yeah, complete control of those archers. Kurd knows that a human without his archers, yeah, see, he tags those Rufio. He's pissed off with this Rufio. But Kurd knows that humans without archers, they have no threats basically. Human archers are really scary though. He's copying those archers because he thinks he lost a lot of his archers. And he have Stone of Origin protecting, like preemptively protecting the dragon, which is interesting. So yeah, and keep in mind this guy is higher core than Kurd by 1 million as well. So complete control of his archers. They barely did anything. I want to watch the archers damage after. But yeah, you see, this guy is not. He is strong. Even his swords, you know, he is strong, but beautifully wiped out all the archers. He made it the primary goal. Going to this PvP is to focus the archers. Once the archer's dead, now I can tag the dragon. See, he plays different style than me when it comes to these small things. These are the things I learned from him. Even though, you know, very much the same players, more or less. We learned from, you know, we've been in the same house for how many years now? 2 years maybe? So, you know, obviously we learn from each other, and beautifully played, Kurd. Well done. So yeah, guys, this should do it for the PvP that I wanted to show. Now, I have 2 questions before I move on, because I think this video became a long one. I know some people ask for shorter videos, but honestly, I'm just gonna do my thing, you know. I cannot satisfy everyone, I cannot make everyone happy. I'm just gonna do my thing. If you like it, you know, welcome on board. And if you don't, hopefully you will like it sometime, I don't know. But yeah, I have 2 questions for the viewers. Question number 1, there are some content creator thing happening, Lilith producing. So do you guys think I should participate or not? And the reason I think I'm hesitant not to participate for the following reason. Because I want to be a free person. I want to say whatever I want to say, and you can see sometimes I give harsh critique, but I think it is coming from a good place. It is out of care, and I don't want to be restrained. I don't want to be shackled. I want to be able to say whatever I want to say, and that's what makes me hesitant. But let me know if you think I should participate in it. Honestly, for me, the only thing that makes me think that I want to participate is because they're gonna give weekly gift codes, which is how I want to give to people. That's the only reason. I don't want anything from anybody. And the second question, let me know what do you want me to create for you. Like, I'm covering a lot of things. I still have a lot of things to show by my own, but if there is something that you're really waiting for, just let me know what is it. And if I think it is like there is enough content for it to create a video for it, I will do it for you, because that's how I draw pleasure, is just by sharing experience and all of this. So yeah guys, this should do it for the video, and until next time, see ya.